Hello everyone and welcome back again. Today we're going to be looking at changing the exhaust on the MR2. I've actually gone ahead and already done the boring part, which was removing the old exhaust. But don't worry, you'll get to see more or less how that's done, because when we put the new one in, it's basically the opposite of what it took to get it out. What I had to do though, is I had to disconnect it from that end of the catalyzer because the bolt here has rounded itself, so that one isn't going anywhere in a hurry, so I've got an angle grinder to deal with that. And then when that's sorted out, I will be able to fit this new Fujitsubo Legalis R, which has been modified to fit a non-turbo type exhaust setup. So you can see it's got the same pipe arrangement there. So being a turbo muffler, and by that I mean it's a muffler intended for a car that is turbocharged, we're going to fit it to a non-turbo V6, so it's going to be a fair bit louder than what Fujitsubo Legalis R would normally be. But that's cool. So we're going to do that and get it all on the car and see how it goes. So the first step will be, we're going to cut this bolt here with the angle grinder and replace it with a new bolt. And well, we're going to put it on the new exhaust and then replace it with a new bolt. Because yeah, that one, as you can see, has been rounded. It's just rusted in place and wouldn't come undone, and all of the tools that we tried to attack it with didn't get the job done. So we'll do that first. Okay, so that's the nut sliced off and the end of the bolt. So we should now be able to remove the rest of the bolt. And it's okay. Awesome. I wonder what condition the cat's in. This could be the original one. Looks okay, but it's pretty dense. So what we're going to do now, using some new bolts, is bolt the cat onto the new exhaust. And we're going to then be able to refit it all to the car. So there we are, that's our original catalyzer bolted to the new exhaust. Nothing complex about it, it's just nuts and bolts to them up nice and tight so they don't rattle loose. And now we need to go get the car. And in case you're wondering, yeah, that's the original exhaust. So this might get a bit loud. Okay, so the 3 points we need to connect it up to are the exhaust, which goes off to the very flat and sad looking pipe, to the Y-shaped merge that goes up to each exhaust bank, and to the exhaust mounts here and here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to prop the left side of it up a bit just so that it's off the ground and a bit closer to its mounting point. And then we're just going to lift the right hand side of it up and put the bolt through, and then we hopefully can just go to the left and lift that up, put the bolt through that as well, and then we can connect up the exhaust. sometimes just getting your fingers on the nut is enough to stop it turning. You'll be able to tighten the bolt to the point where the nut stops turning and the bolt just tightens into the nut, which it's now doing. There we go, nice and tight. So now we'll have a look at the left side. So we just have to lift that one up, put a bolt through that as well. Having done that on both sides, that's the exhaust mounted. We just need to connect the pipes together now underneath. Okay, that's the cat done up. So we're all set now. We'll fire it up and see how it sounds. That's it, guys. Fairly straightforward. It's really just, two bolts that mount the thing on and two bolts to connect it to the cat. So it's a pretty easy job if you've got one of these off-the-shelf exhausts that are made to suit the car, as this one was, or was modified to suit this particular application. It's a really easy thing. So easy one. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks. Bye.